Hi guys, my name is Everett Nash again. I'm a part of Group 6 along with Teddy, Zoe, and Kat. This is just going to be another calorie walk giving you an update for Project 2 Milestone 6 and our progress made from the last calorie walk on Milestone 5. So again, our idea is reduction in renewable energy sources such as hydroelectricity and wind power. Our learning goals are still analysis, knowledge, and responding. And as you can see, the structural components such as the house and the hand crank are largely the same. This is because from the last milestone we were actually a little bit ahead of schedule and fully finished these elements and incorporating the LEDs. So we've turned our attention to the supporting elements such as the poster board, which is what you see behind me and I'll get into in a little bit, and the other aspects as well. There are a couple changes, as you notice. There's the roof, and we've added the back. I gotta take this off carefully, but it's just taped on, as you can see, because I want to show how the battery pack is now being used to power the breadboard instead of the computer, because we want the house to be standalone and fully enclosed, which it is. Just a quick refresher, no changes have been made to the code and LED elements, so if you spin it slowly, nothing happens. If you spin a little bit faster, one display lights up, and then a little bit faster, two displays light up. So it functions exactly the same from the last milestone. One change we did make is actually add double-sided sticky tape to the bottom of the, you can't really see it, but it's underneath, and that's to hold the hand crank a little bit more securely to the table so it doesn't wobble around. And that was actually something, advice that was given by my brother when he was using it. He just mentioned that he wanted something to hold it a little bit more securely to the table, so that works perfectly fine for our case. Obviously a more permanent solution would be to drill it to whatever table you're using, but because we're moving it around and having it in different rooms, it's not really an option. The picture behind me is just what our poster board would look like. Again, given the circumstances, we're not really able to have a poster board, so it's just a regular trifolder split into 3 sections. We have instructions, teaching or telling the users how to use it, brief introduction of what induction is, how it applies to different renewable energy sources, and just more information in that regard. One aspect that we also added, we felt was important, was relating how much power this exhibit is actually using in comparison to household appliances. So as you can see, one LED is 0.2 watts, so on and so forth. And then one fridge per day is 1,000 watts, and that's just to again draw the connection between this exhibit and real world scenarios. The further improvements we're planning on making are adding an animation, or that's something we'd like to do, but given our time constraints and knowledge, we're not necessarily sure if we'd be able to do that, but that is something we propose to the client as part of our pitch for this exhibit. The animation would show actually the inner workings of an induction motor. We wanted to open this motor up and show the internals, but unfortunately the casing is actually critical to the motor alignment, so if you were to take the casing off, it wouldn't spin properly. Yeah, so that's basically it. Again, the structural components and functional components are actually fully complete. There may be some things to change the aesthetics, such as painting, but that's sort of secondary. We're turning our attention primarily to the supporting elements.